Today we're going to talk about citrus. These are referred to as dooryard citrus because you can walk out your back door and walk over to a tree like this and hand pick your fruit and eat it fresh. When we're deciding on citrus trees, we need to make sure we find a sunny location that's in well-drained soil. When they're installed, you don't need any soil amendments because they like the sand in the soil. Also, after they're planted, make sure you don't do any mulching around them because they do not like that blanket on their feet. Once we decide where we're going to put our citrus trees, then what we're going to do is decide what kind of citrus do we want. Do we want something that we can eat from the tree by just peeling the zipper skin? Do we want juice? Or do we want to pick a fruit that we can bring in and eat it for breakfast, put a little brown sugar on it, put it underneath the broiler, and have broiled grapefruit? We have 3 seasons for citrus in Florida. We have an early, a mid-season, and late. And by choosing different trees from those seasons, you can extend your fresh fruit enjoyment for almost all year long. What we have here is we have a grapefruit. The grapefruit was named because the fruit grows in clusters like grapes. It's the one that you can put in the oven and broil it. We also have a calamon, and this is great because this is fairly cold hardy. The fruit, it's an ever-blooming tree, and the fruit stays on there most of the year, so you always have fruit. It makes wonderful marmalade, or instead of having a key lime pie, you can have a calamondin pie. We also have different, this is one of the better fruits for eating. It's the temple orange, and we also have a page orange, which is much, much, much larger. When we're choosing citrus, we can have citrus that's on its own root, meaning the fact it's not grafted. Now, the benefit of this, usually what we do is we have lemons and limes. This happens to be a key lime. And the reason why they do that is because if this is hurt by cold weather and it dies back to the ground, then the tree is going to come back true as a key lime. Otherwise, citrus is usually grafted. Here's the graft base here. And what this does, it allows the citrus tree to be dwarfed. It also allows it to grow in certain soil conditions. As the trees move down to South Florida, there's specific rootstock that allows them to grow where there's a higher water table. This tree here happens to be the most cold hardy of the trees. I called it a page orange. It's actually a satsuma. It's a later season tree, and if it got down to extreme cold, this tree would probably not be affected. It's grown in North Florida. Trees are very simple to take care of. There's very few problems. There's a few times when you might have a few aphids. They take a general citrus fertilizer, which is the analysis is 468, which is a wonderful fertilizer. Enjoy your Florida citrus. It's a tradition that's been passed down since the Spaniards brought the first orange trees to Florida.